We're going to use G-Power to calculate the minimum sample size needed to run an independent t-test. So let me pull up G-Power. Where are you? There you are. Get you in the screen here. So this is what the G-Power looks like when you first open it up. First thing that I always do is we go to the test family. Okay, there they are. There's an exact column or section, an F tests, T test, chi-square test, Z test. Okay, so we're going to go to T test first and click on this down one, and it has all the different types of tests, and they're all under T test. Don't ask me why they have regressions in there. Again, it's way over my head, but we're looking for mean differences, two independent groups, right? See that? Differences between two independent means, two groups. That is an independent t-test. Now you'll notice that the default, it fills out a medium effect size. Okay, if you put your cursor over there, it will tell you, right? You can change that to small, medium, or large. You can put any number you want in there. But by default, it always picks the one in the middle. That's what I call the Goldilocks zone. So, and it tells you what effect size it is. So this is a Cohen's D. And the critical alpha cutoff is 0.05. That's usually the same thing. Now again, for power, we get to change our power to 0.8. And the ratio 1:1, just leave that alone. Now, if it's a one-tail or two-tail, if you think that, let's take an example. Our t-test is, we're looking to see if men make more money than women. Okay, so the DV would be annual salary, and the IV would be gender with two levels, men and women. And if we're asking if men make more or women make less, that makes it a one-tailed test. But if you just want to see if there's a significant difference between men and women annual salaries, you would do a two-tailed. So we'll do them both. For a one-tailed test, for the original question, do men make more money than women on an annual basis? We would leave that at 1. We would calculate. And your minimum sample size is over here. It's 102. Okay, I know that one by heart. That's the most used test that we use here is the independent t-test. But now, if we rephrase the question and say, is there a significant difference in annual salaries between men and women where we're not picking a side, that would make it a two-tailed t-test. Everything else stays the same, calculate it, and it goes up to 128 minimum sample size. Just remember that. A two-tailed test normally will require a bit more. But now that one-tail, two-tail stuff is, basically it only applies to t-tests, so don't overly worry about it. Okay, so that's an independent t-test. MGZ out.